Okay, this is the second one today that I'm uploading right away. I might cover a little bit, but I figured being now I'm in the country, which is Sandia by Mathis. I got some friends that actually, I don't know where they stay, but they sometimes come out here, some of my friends from the Bluff. And then we're going to be in Rockport in a little while. So I thought, oh, you know what, let me just do one of the little areas. Now, I'm not going to, I did Acts 21, I kind of did it fast because we got stuff going on today. I might mention another comment or two about news throughout the day. One of the things that I noticed when I was Googling the news, they came out with, the government released some more investigation, old things on the Kennedy assassination. And I just read it quickly, and I don't want to do conspiracies and all, but part of what I think just came out was how we actually interviewed Russians. There was always people believed there might have been a connection with Russia and Lee Harvey Oswald. And some of that came out, and I didn't look at everything yet, but they did indeed do interviews, and there was a Russian that claimed certain connections with Oswald. There are many, big majority of the public also believe that that's one of the things that, as well as the Martin Luther King Jr. assassination, that people might not have gotten the whole story on some of these things. And just in general, I notice when we question things, that's what we did a little bit earlier. The comment I made about the second naval ship, the way it was struck, how would that be something that maybe we don't see everything on? Being it does sure seem strange that, because we have, what I tried to say is there's something strange there. And how would that, something like that, fit with the thing that, the example I gave you about the airplanes? Sometimes, depending on how far people go, and they're willing to maybe try to have crisis happen in order, because they might, some people in the country actually feel like President Trump is going to destroy the planet, like his decisions on global warming and all. Some people honestly feel he'll lead to the destruction of civilization. Now, most people don't have that view, but some hold to that view. And when you have people that believe certain things, not just like a certain president, they don't like a policy, but that he might destroy humanity. And I even mentioned there was an opinion article that was printed in the Kohler Times about a month ago that said that. And you have young people. This girl, reality winner, she's the only one so far. I'm going to come out and somewhat not in defense of reality winner. She is the young girl that used to be in Kingsville, which is south of here. Her family, her parents still live in Kingsville. And she worked for the private, one of the private contractors, but she had a security clearance. She's the one that's now being held in federal custody because she leaked information about Russian connections, but it was top secret or information that she leaked. And so she's the only one so far in all the leaks. You know, if you're going to be merciful to someone, you're going to let James Comey get away with leaks. He thought but yet you're going after a young girl. Now, why would she leak this stuff to The Intercept? And I'm going to speak out on her behalf, in essence, in a way saying the leaking is bad and all, but the people that are older, they've been in for a long time, they should know better. And a young girl that got caught up in the political environment, and she's being held without bond. Also, the federal government's holding her. And I read a little article in our local paper how her parents said she's trying to hold up. And I'm afraid they're going to make an example out of her. And also, what enabled in the past, when you had people that leaked information in the past, very rarely did we charge those people with espionage and treason type charges. And the one president that opened up the door for all of that was President Obama, because he went after leakers during his administration, and he began charging them with espionage and treason. Now, the liberal media, most of them were silent on that, but there were some in the New York Times reporter, I remember at the time, he said, we're being silent on that, but we're opening up the door that if this ever happens under a Republican, they're going to be able to go after leakers in an unjust way, because President Obama did that. And he charged more people with that treason charge who were leakers. And if that didn't happen under Obama, the liberal media and the liberal press would be outraged that they're holding Reality Winner with these types of charges. But they're silent on it because they were silent under Obama for political reasons. So this is number 2. We're going to head out, and I just wanted to give you one from Sandia. Okay,